So the types of animation. With such a variety of animations out there, it is tricky to define any hard borders between types of animation. Most animations use a mixture of 2 or more of these types, but for simplicity's sake, we could draw the boundaries here to say that these are 6 major types of animation. Traditional animation, authentically hand-drawn on paper, not using computer assistance. A good example of this would be Disney's Fantasia of 1940, but that is just one of many different examples. Anime is mostly still produced traditionally too, so I'd say that would count as traditional, with the rough animation being scanned into computers and colour and composited digitally. 2D animation is hand-drawn animation which can be made with the assistance of a computer. The majority of internet animations are produced in this way, as well as TV shows. VFX. VFX is used alongside live-action film. It's computer generated and it's usually made to look as realistic as possible, and therefore it can enhance the story of these live-action films without drawing attention to itself. A good modern day example of this would be the dragons in Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones series uses a lot of VFX to add the fantasy elements in. 3D animation. Computer assisted 3-dimensional renders. This has a different pipeline to 2D. Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, Illumination are some of the big players in 3D feature animation right now. Stop motion. This is assembling the photographs of real objects to create the illusion of movement. Aardman and Leica are 2 of the big players in the stop motion world right now. Motion graphics. Using often clean geometric shapes to create visuals and patterns. Drawing can play less of a role here, but still helps. Motion graphics can be found a lot in commercial advertising, explainer videos, documentaries, title sequences, apps, and interactive material. The importance of drawing. For traditional animation and 2D animation, drawing forms an irreplaceable part of the process. VFX, 3D animation, stop motion, and motion graphics can all be greatly aided by drawing, especially in design stages. But they are not necessary, and many animators in these mediums do not need to practice drawing. I believe that all of these types of animation, however, can benefit from drawing skills, especially in the early visualizing and communication of ideas that takes place at the start of any creative process. It should be noted that all of these examples I've given have been storyboarded by hand first, so storyboarders are in huge demand. In any case, I recommend that you do not shy away from drawing. Anyone can learn to draw. Yes, I'm talking about you. You can draw. And it is one of the most powerful and in-demand skill sets you can learn. It's one of the most effective ways to quickly communicate visual information, and that's why it's so important.